So you want to go on vacation to Myrtle Beach and you want to plan a golf trip with your buddies. Maybe you don't want to go on vacation to Myrtle Beach. Maybe you're just looking for a golf trip. Well, why not go to Myrtle Beach anyway? Because I said it twice already, so that's what the video is going to be about. This beautiful city right here. Okay, so why is Myrtle Beach a great golf trip destination? 2 reasons. The golf capital of the world, and it's pretty cheap. Let me explain. So you can go in VRBO and find tons of places that are relatively inexpensive yet in a very nice area. You want to stick to North Myrtle Beach if you're looking to golf and stuff. But if you're looking to have fun with the younger crowd, regular Myrtle Beach is good. But it kind of gets kind of rowdy. The cops get called a lot. Sometimes there's drug problems. But if you stick to North Myrtle Beach, pretty good. Pretty safe. North Myrtle Beach still has real fun bars, though, if you're trying to go out. So there's all these places on VRBO, and the summertime in Myrtle Beach is super hot. So if you're like in your 20s, you're fine. But all the people in like their 50s and 60s, they generally don't like going. So there's a lot less of them. So the golf courses are pretty empty in July, early August. It will be extremely hot. Probably rain while you're there, but it stops super quick. I don't know what it is, but every time I go to Myrtle Beach, it rains for like 20 minutes and it's 95 degrees 10 minutes later. It's unbelievable. The water's not really that cold in the summer. It's actually bath water, so if you're going into the water to like cool off, it's not going to work. But it's still fun to go to the beach. But if you're planning a golf trip and you're young, I still highly recommend it. VRBO, for some reason, every time I go on here, lately, it's been more expensive and there's a bunch of fees. I don't really like VRBO as much anymore. That's where I used to go to find places, but like $125 a night, still really cheap. For a week, it's $13 with taxes. Because of the service fee, $105, owner fees, almost $200, and then taxes $90. But if you go to like Airbnb, which is now like the king of the crop, go to Airbnb, you'll find way cheaper places. Like $898 total right there, like less than $1,000, and 4 beds. Like this isn't where I would stay, but let's be real, that's pretty dang cheap. $100 a night, 6 guests, 2 bedrooms. Like there's a lot of 1 block to the beach. $125, less than $1,000 again. $900, 6 guests. That's only 1 bedroom, but you can find them with 6 guests, 2 bedrooms, still under $1,000. Split that 6 ways, you're paying nothing. This is more north, but $113, at least less than $800 for a week. I mean, if you're just golfing, you're not going anywhere. You're going to be driving to courses. But I recommend staying in barefoot if you can get a decent price, because let's say you go out. Well, their driving range there is gorgeous. There's 4 courses, all of which are amazing. The courses aren't really, they're not cheap. You're going to be paying like at least $100 a round. But their courses are amazing. The Pete Dye course is extremely difficult, and that's where the Monday after the Masters is. Like I bought a golf polo Monday after the Masters, Nike. This stuff, it's world famous for a reason. Actually, barefoot's awesome because if you ever watch Big Break, you get to play on the same holes that they were on, so you can like test your skills compared to the kids on Big Breaks. Kind of neat. Plus, their driving range, I was sidetracked, but their driving range is top notch. And let's say your friends all pass out after a round and you're bored, you go walk down to the driving range and start hitting balls, and it's great. Plus, you can stay on holes. Like, I wish I could show you, but if you go find a listing, you can stay on a hole. So after like the crowds die down, there's not even that many golfers to begin with. But like around 7 o'clock, while you're all waiting to like go out, you can go and like just hit balls on the hole. No one will chase you off, so you can just practice on that hole you're staying on for like an hour. It's pretty fun. So this is where I'm staying this summer, and it's a block from the beach. I got on Airbnb, a golf course right here. Let me go back over here. I paid $813. It sleeps like 7 people. So that's already super cheap. We're driving down, so we're going to have a car. It's an 8.5 hour drive from the Pennsylvania area, but can't beat it, dude. And then you just go on Golf Now, and you can find pretty deep, like, what is this, $36 for a cart, 18 holes at a 4-star course? Almost 4-star course like that? That's a great, course to start out on, so you can get a feel of like how the Myrtle Beach golf is gonna go. Then once you get warmed up there, then the rest of the week you can maybe go to the nice, more expensive places. But there's like a little trick besides Golf Now. If you go to, this is where that course was, by the way, like a block from the beach, $36, and just go to the beach straight afterwards. Pretty good deal. Afterwards, if you go to the PGA, or just go to the PGA Superstore, by the way, it's so fun. You just hit all the clubs you want, but in like the atrium when you walk into the PGA Superstores, there's always like a lady with like a big board, and they'll have like it's like Golf Now but in person, and they'll book you the tee time there, and their deals are really good. And it's the golf capital of the world, so you're always gonna find a course with a hot deal. I don't know how much you want to spend personally, but for me, like, I'll play anywhere, but I want to play like one nice course during the week. So I'll spend like 120, to like, about 120 I'll spend. And just one time though, it's just my treat to myself. But that's about it. Myrtle Beach has tons of other nightlife, but just for golf, why go anywhere else? If you know of a cheaper golf destination than Myrtle Beach, based on the evidence I just showed you, make a video, send it to me, because I need a vacation destination next year. All right. Well, see ya.